guys, it's your host Hera and welcome back to another episode of the Love in Bahrain show. It's officially Monday and we have tons to catch up on today. Last night was quite a tense night for most with the current political tensions in the region. In light of these tensions, Bahrain provided a clear, easy to follow guideline to help citizens and residents stay safe during radiation emergencies. So I'll quickly walk you through it. Firstly, to understand radiation exposure, radiation contamination can be external. This means on your skin, hair, or clothes, or it can be internal, which means exposure through inhaling or ingesting particles. And the danger can come from air, solids, or even liquids. Improvised nuclear devices can cause destruction and radioactive fallout that travels. So even if you're far from the blast, you could still be at risk from dust, contaminated air, water, and even food. If you smell something strange, immediately step away from the source, seal your home, and ventilate only after it clears. Make sure to shower after being outside, and if you experience severe symptoms like chest pain or difficulty breathing, do seek medical help immediately. It's best to protect yourself in case of exposure, so remove your outer clothing, wash it thoroughly, and cover all wounds. If there's no water, use a damp cloth, because clean clothes are best, but if you only have that single pair, then shake it off and clean it all off as much as you can. Radiation is also very dangerous between 2 and 18 weeks of pregnancy, and even small exposure can harm the fetus. So if exposed, consult a doctor right away. For more information regarding this, head on over to ncpp.gov.bh. It's best to stay informed, stay safe, and remember, these guidelines aren't to scare you, but to really prepare you for things like these. Although it thankfully hasn't come to this, and hopefully won't, but best to be mentally and physically prepared for radiation exposure management. In other news related to the current political situation, Bahrain has announced it will now be returning to normal work hours. Starting Tuesday, June 24th, ministries and government agencies across Bahrain will officially return to normal in-office working hours, as stated by the Civil Service Bureau. This update comes after a temporary work policy was rolled out, impacting 70% of the public workforce due to the rising regional tensions. But now everything is set to get back to normal. The Ministry of Interior also rolled out a statement on the traffic update, which read, "Traffic movement across Bahrain has now returned to normal. We thank all citizens and residents for their cooperation and understanding of the temporary precautionary measures that were implemented to safeguard public safety." So yeah, guys, thankfully things are getting back to normal, but that does not mean you shouldn't be informed. Do read up on all the crisis management guidelines on our Instagram page and website. We've provided a comprehensive guide on emergency shelters, safety protocols, and all the apps and information you should definitely keep handy in times like these. That's all for today, guys, but do stay tuned for another episode dropping tomorrow to stay in loop with all the important updates in the region. Make sure to follow up on our page for any other updates. But for now, take care, stay safe, and keep loving Bahrain. Thank you for tuning in to the Love in Bahrain podcast as part of the Augustus Media Podcast Network. Please hit that subscribe button wherever you got your podcasts from.